right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday.
Good morning.
A little Friday ahead of a 4-day weekend for some out there.
Wow, I mean,
Yes,
No,
must
there's
be nice.
that flu that's going to rip
you're
through
talking
Melbourne.
too loud, Jace.
Start
What?
planting
Sorry,
the
what?
seed. Oh, he needs a day
What's
off.
wrong?
Oh, it just has
What time did you get home last
my
night?
ear holes hurt after last night. The loud music.
Oh, you're such an old man. You were screaming.
What's up?
Were you at
Clinton and I went to-
Coldplay?
Coldplay last night.
How was it?
Oh, it was so good. And Guy, their bass player, he was back on stage.
Hey! Did he do a little vom, or was he on those?
No. He was good, but you know, like,
He had
so
a spew bucket.
Yeah.
You know,
Chris
No,
Martin-
no, he
you know
didn't.
the ice cream bucket? He had one of them.
Did he really?
No.
I was going to say.
But Chris Martin said, "Hello and welcome to Coldplay. It's our first show since our band reformed."
Oh, that's
and everyone
cool.
went.
Would you
Yeah.
say night 2 would have been better than night 1?
Night 2 was
Oh,
pretty good.
We don't want to say that.
I
but yeah,
didn't see
think
night
so.
1. It was really excellent. It was like it was my first Coldplay concert.
Yep.
And I've wanted to go to Coldplay for a long time.
Compare it to Taylor.
Very different.
very, very different.
Clientele, very
Oh,
different.
a lot older.
But you know, they were the
Yes.
original ones with the LED wristbands that
Yes,
like pop
yeah.
up in different songs, and you know they had love hearts in the stadium.
We were part of the Love Hut.
We were in the love heart.
We were
There was
in
only
love-
3 love hearts, and I was
Hey,
like,
Lauren.
"Clint, we are the heartbeat of this stadium, brother." With our red wristbands in the air. But like Sky Full of Stars, when he sings it, and the whole place lights up like stars. It's
How was-
really amazing.
How was Fix You?
Oh, it's my favourite.
You would have been a
Yeah,
mess.
my favourite.
Clint would have been a mess.
I've got a
Tears
confession.
streaming. They're down my face
He
too.
had his arm wrapped around me, Clint. Paul, my fiance, just
High
stood there
up
like a spare
above and
handbag.
down
What do you mean?
below.
Well, Clint and I hugged and sung "Fix Me."
Fix
together.
you.
Fix you.
Obviously, big fan.
Fix you. Huge fan.
Fix me. Chris, you're singing it wrong.
I need someone to fix me today because yesterday
Oh, what a
was
day.
a day and a half, wasn't it? I'll tell you in a minute how many things Clint Stanaway and I squeezed in, but we basically hung out together from 5 a.m. to midnight, didn't we?
Jesus.
Yeah, we did.
Did you go to the after party?
I did, yes. I went for one drink.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But no,
Was
actually
it, was
one
it
drink.
a big drink?
I had an interaction with Chris Martin.
At the after party?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did.
Have you heard about the after party?
I've heard that there was no phones, or
We
they
had to put stickers over, and people
stickers.
not happy because everyone's got the leftover bit of a sticker on their
Remnants
cameras
on their
now.
camera.
Oh, yeah, that's a no-go.
But Chris
Oh,
Martin
okay.
was there at Bar Margot last
I've got a
night.
bit of remnants on mine.
And
We'll get
Clint,
into it shortly.
Have you embarrassed yourself?
Not as much as some people, Clint.
Were there some people just throwing themselves at Chris?
Oh,
Who?
there's quite a few VIPs there.
Emmy Lou? Was she
No,
going?
she wasn't there.
Emmy Lou Loves, was she there?
No, she wasn't there.
Who else?
Just a whole gamut of Melbourne
Tony
VIPs.
Jones, TJ
He
there?
wasn't there, but he was at the concert.
He was at the concert.
Yeah.
Oh, the concert was so good. And you know what I loved? There were so many, when we were giving away tickets, there were so many people that wanted to take their parents or wanted to
Oh,
take
yep,
their kids. There were like families and like young kids and older people. We sat next to or in behind.
Jace.
Possibly
Jace.
you wouldn't have coped.
Oh my God.
The loudest-
You'd have gone.
okay.
You would have
Oh,
left.
no.
You'd
No.
have left.
No.
In front of us, and he spent most of the concert with his back to the stage, facing us doing these ones. How good's this song, guys? To
Hang
the
on.
stadium.
No.
And going 1, 2, 3, 4, and he filmed the whole thing on his
Filmed the
phone
whole
until
thing.
his battery
The
ran
whole
out.
thing.
The entire concert.
He is one of Melbourne's most revered figures.
Is it someone we know?
Yep.
Yep.
Robert Dipper Domenico. Dipper.
Oh,
Dipper. Mate. Even his mates were like, Dipper,
Should we
sit down
Dipper,
and
you
put
gotta
your
sit
phone
down.
down.
should we buy him a power bank?
Mate, he needs a tranquilizer. Seriously?
It was one
Really?
of the
Oh.
funniest things I have ever
I've
seen
got
in my life.
photos and videos.
He
of
filmed.
him.
He filmed the entire concert until his battery ran out, and then Chris Martin at one point goes, "Okay, I want you all part of the show. Put your phones down." And everyone was like, "Put your phone down, Dipper! Come on, Dipper!" It was really good. I really
Well,
loved it. It fulfilled all my Coldplay dreams. It was a mix though because
Oh, God, Dipper, you need a selfie stick, bro. That
was
arm
like-
would have been so... he really just held it up for the whole concert.
and you know what? He wasn't even filming the stage. He was just filming the big screen the whole time.
Oh, my God.
It was
Well,
like a mini big screen right in front of
While
us.
you
wasn't
guys
it?
were there, I was out trick-or-treating.
Oh, how did we go?
What'd
did
you
borrow
wear?
my costume?
The cops got involved.
Great.
We had 4 police cars dispatched
Awesome.
to our street for trick-or-treating.
Wow. There was a lolly thief in our street on the group chat, and one of the dads chased them down the street.
Really?
Because these older kids took the whole bowl,
Oh,
and someone chased it and got them back.
well, we had 4 cop cars and the highway patrol turn up.
Awesome.
In the street, we were trick-or-treating because of a situation. We'll get to that a little bit later
a funny
on.
situation or a serious
you
situation?
got to rein it in. You do, mate. Jeez.
Were they like costume police?
No, they were
the
cops.
real
And
police.
you wouldn't believe it,
Strippers.
they didn't like that gag when I rolled that one out. Nice costume.
Keep your clothes on, fellas.
Keep walking, mate. Okay, please don't taser me. Morning, everyone. Hey, Halloween got us big time yesterday. As a result of Halloween, my kids were fasting yesterday. Things went bad. I'll explain what happened in the
Really?
next 10.
They're fasting.
Yeah, they're fast. On the one day that you're supposed to eat the most.
Did you tell them that? Did you lie to them so they didn't eat the lolly?
No, I did not lie to them.
Daddy
I
gets
feel
the
like this
chocolate.
is something you would do.
Tell you what, there was one house handing out full-size Mars bars.
Oh.
That's a panic. Shit, it's Halloween.
Yes.
Quick run to 7-Eleven and
Yeah.
all the minis are gone.
Yeah,
That's a good neighbourhood.
that's solid.
Did you notice a betterment in the neighbourhood? The calibre of trees.
Yeah. There was one POV house, and then there was
Oh,
like a lint ball house. Huddy at one point took his costume off after going to the house just to go back in a different costume to get more lint balls. Anyway, we'll get to Halloween in a sec. First, though, your day yesterday, guys. She was a big one.
It was a big one. So we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but we started here at 5:30. We finished the show. We ran to the airport because Clint and I had the opportunity to interview Paul Mescal for Gladiator 2.
Yeah,
so
this
we'd had
is
a late
Stallion
night the night
Gladiator
before
2.
because
Yep.
we'd seen the movie.
There was no wriggle room. Everything had to work.
Had to run to time.
And when I say had to, there was one mistake would have thrown the whole day out.
Now, for
One mistake nearly did throw the whole
Yes.
day out.
just a peek behind the curtain, for anyone that's seen Notting Hill, you know when he goes to the hotel to see Julia Roberts, and they're like, "Who are you here with?" And he goes, "Horse and Hound." And they move him from hotel room to hotel room to
Yes.
hotel room to interview a different cast member
It's
of the
like
movie.
that.
It's exactly like that, isn't it?
It's
And,
called a junket.
and times can blow out.
Times can blow
They
out.
were
We were
very
lucky
serious, weren't
because
they?
our friends at Paramount who invited us to come and do the interviews said they said they booked our flight. So they were like, we will make it work for you. So when we got there, we got to the hotel where the interviews were. They were like, you guys are in straight away next.
Poor Richard Wilkins has to wait.
Very good.
Yeah. So they were like,
That's
you
good.
guys are in next. They're just on a lunch break, which was perfect when we got there. You've got half an hour, then you're in.
I think it was all YouTubers after us.
Well, so I was about to say,
No, there
also,
were lots of journos. I think there was lots of written
the scene
journos.
outside a hotel at a junket can be very reminiscent of Anchorman because different shows rock up. You know, the
Yes.
Today Show and Sunrise might be there.
Angela
You
Bishop
guys
was there
and
after
Fox
us.
FM
Oh,
might be there.
and-
you know what I mean?
Smallsy.
Yeah, I know.
Smallsy.
Oh, Smallsy
was there.
Yeah, from Nova,
Smallsy
yep.
was there. Angela Bishop was there.
Yes.
Dickie had already been
You're
there.
right, all the big guns.
You know what I mean? It's very Anchorman style.
Yes.
Yeah, we know because we were there. We were there sitting in those awkward little chairs waiting to go into the hotel room, weren't we,
Yeah,
Clint?
we were.
And then
Telling
they
the
go,
people.
once you get out of that room, then you got to move to this chair. It's like musical chairs.
Lauren was in the musical chairs. I didn't play the musical chairs.
No, I'm a stan.
I watched it play musical chairs. It was funny.
Clint was nervous because he loves Paul Mescal.
I love him.
Oh, he's your man crush,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Did you
I
wear
love him.
Did you wear the polo shirt you were wearing yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah, that looks
Slick.
yeah.
It looked good.
Question:
Thank you. Yeah, question.
when you walk into the room,
Yes.
he's as good looking in person as
Well, no,
better.
so sorry. We were sitting on
Better.
the musical chairs when he came in from lunch, so he walked past us.
Oh,
And so I was like, oh, hello. And he was in a cute little cardigan with a singlet and high-waisted pants with Fred, who's excellent.
and did they like?
He's also in White Lotus.
But he said hello back.
yeah, yeah.
And it was a warm
Couldn't be
interaction
happier.
in the hallway?
Couldn't be happier.
Because
Oh,
that's
lovely.
you know that's
Yeah, we were
Yeah, you don't really
You know
want to
what?
bump into these guys unprepared.
we're
No.
like old friends.
Lovely.
were.
Did you linger?
No. We were on the musical chairs. They
Yeah,
were
right.
walking past. There was no time to linger. Anyway, the interviews were great. We're going to play them a little bit later on. Can I say, out of all the junkets I've done, this was probably one of my favourites because Paul Mescal is lovely.
Back.
You didn't love when we
off.
did Bros?
Back off.
No, that wasn't my favourite. Gladiator 2 was my favourite.
When we did the junket for the movie Bros, we walked in and we said hi to the cast, and that's when Billy, the star, sort of put his finger up at me like, won't be a sec, and sat there texting while I just sat there in front of him. It wasn't awkward at all.
That's not ideal, is it?
Yeah, no, it was
What a
nothing
douchebag.
like that. And you know, the
What a
publicists
douche.
say, oh, you can't get photos, you can't do this, you can't do that. As soon as the interview finishes, you get a little wind up to say, okay, your time's up, and we didn't finish. We just kept chatting.
Yes, that's the way.
See what
We
it's
did.
like.
did.
Because Clint had a gift
I had
that
a
we're going to
gift.
tell you about later.
I
Clint
gave
took
him
a gift.
Oh, no. Was it a box of favourites?
No, wait, we're going to tell you later when we play the
You
interview.
gave
Hear
him
it
a
in the
gift.
interview.
I gave him a gift.
And you know what his response was? This is why I do junkets.
Yeah. It's a good gift.
God, you really hit it off with him.
It's a good gift.
Could you see yourselves together? hanging
Well,
out?
yeah, and then the photo happened, and Lauren, buddy, nuzzled into it.
Now, this is
didn't
my,
she?
just quickly, this is my question with the photo.
Oh my god, she
because
spoiled my moment.
I don't think I've ever seen anything more awkward than everyone I know in the entertainment industry posting their photo of them huddled around Katy Perry while she was sitting on a chair.
Yeah, she stayed sitting. Well, this wasn't like that. There was a mini stage that you sit on, but like our photo, Clint sort of hunched over. I sent it to Paul. Paul said, you look like you're in a small, like the Willy Wonka house.
It did look a little like that.
Because all the lights and the sound and, you
It's
know.
all right. She can have
But I made it
perfect.
perfectly framed so I could crop Clint out of it, which was the whole point of the photo.
Issue.
I
you
really
put
nuzzled
yourself in the
didn't
middle?
I?
Oh my god, she was.
I think I exclusively only want to date Paul's moving forward.
Yes.
Anyway, he was lovely. You'll hear that chat a little later in the show. You'll
was
hear the
in
gift
his
that Clint
armpit.
gave him.
I
And you'll
can't
hear
wait.
the second interview we did for Gladiator 2 with
Connie.
the leading lady from the film, which nearly caused us to miss our flight and to miss Coldplay because there was a situation that stopped the interview.
It didn't go to plan. I'm not surprised.
It wasn't even my fault this time.
Sure. Hey, guys. Derby Day tomorrow.
It is. Giddy up.
She's a big one. Blue
Flemington will be
skies.
heaving.
Blue sky, sunshine.
The roses around at Flemington, aren't
Are they
Clint?
bloomed?
That's when you know it's time for Derby Day, Melbourne Cup Day, because the roses have bloomed.
Question.
Yes.
Do you wear a flower on
Cornflower
Derby Day?
tomorrow.
Cornflower for Derby
Blue.
Day. Blue.
Cornflower.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It's a cornflower.
Oh, sorry. So
It's
I need a
beautiful-
flower. I don't have a flower. Do I need a flower?
You can get them depending. Some of the
Some
parts
of
of
the
the track have
florists.
them,
Fo-
and some
of the
florists.
florists, yeah.
Doesn't it screw your suit up?
No.
Do you need the flower?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Well, I like it, but
I
you
think
don't
it's
have
a,
to.
I think it's a glorious touch.
I'm glad you told me it was a blue flower. I would have bought a box of cornflower. Strap that to my lapel.
Sprinkled some cornflower
All
on
right,
your lapel.
Dad, settle down.
Hey, Halloween last night. You guys were at Coldplay. Did you put a little bucket of treats out or anything?
I was home for 0.3 of a minute yesterday, so I missed the whole
A
thing.
lot of kids out.
Yeah,
It was
busy.
heaving.
When I drove, I was driving out to dinner for my nan's birthday. I noticed Toorak Road was full of
Was
kids.
it?
It was very cute.
You know what I want to do next year? Because Huddy, my 8-year-old's got one of those skirmish suits, where you blend in with like
Like a
bushes and
camo
trees.
suit.
Yeah, a camo suit.
Yeah.
So I want to hide in that in the front yard next
scare
year.
people.
Scare the shit out of the kids when they walk
That's
into
a good
the
idea.
Well, that's the point of Halloween. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
and then I said to Lou, they'll come running out, and we should have Lou in the wheelie bin. So my wife jumps out of the
Oh,
wheelie bin
double
and
bunger.
gets him again.
As if you'd do that for 5 minutes and be bored.
I love that you
But-
put blue in the wheelie bin.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
And he won't be noticed in his camo suit
Why aren't I in the camo suit?
in the grass. No one will notice you.
So yes, had Halloween last
Yes.
night. We all dressed up at the Hawkins household. I put on some little horns and a cape.
Oh, you put some horns on your cap.
Yeah, it was a last minute outfit.
No one would recognise it was you with the horns on the cap.
Thank you.
Hang on.
It's
Has
really-
Huddy gone as a pizza?
Yeah, he's gone as a slice of
He's
pizza.
a
Wait, a
witch
witch.
pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, he's gone as a giant slice of
So
pepperoni
Archie,
pizza.
like obviously the baby in the family has to be a pumpkin.
Yeah, that's it.
What's?
Felix is just some sort of like serial killer.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah.
What's he got on his head?
It's a mask. He pulls it down.
Oh.
Tell you what, a lot of Beetlejuice out last night.
A lot of Beetlejuice.
lot
it's
of
in vogue
Beetlejuice.
because of
And,
the movie and the musical and all the accessories that are available at the moment.
A lot of the Addams family as well. Saw a few ray guns.
Oh,
yeah.
did you though?
Yeah, I saw 2.
People kept saying, "Oh, the ray gun costume is the most popular. It's sold out." I didn't see a single person.
Remember
walking.
last year, Harley Quinn was the big one from
Harley
Suicide
Quinn's
Squad.
a great
Oh, right.
costume for Halloween. Harley Quinn
don't know
because
who Harley
Margot Robbie was in
Margot
it,
Robbie, remember the white face?
like the
crazy
clown
makeup.
and the
You
pigtails.
don't know, do you?
Yeah, Harley.
Last name?
Harley Quinn.
Yep.
Yeah,
Harley
white
Quinn.
face.
What colour's her hair?
Blonde.
Isn't Harley Quinn like
Is she
got something
blonde?
to do with the Joker?
Is she?
Yeah, she's in the Joker movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, she's pink, I think.
Lou went all out
Thank you.
and tried to do a themed lunchbox yesterday, making little Halloween treats and stuff like that. And the kids both came home hungry. And I'm like, why didn't you eat your lunchbox? She put little furry spiders in the lunchboxes. The only problem is they started to, what do you say, wilt? Like all the little fur started coming off the spiders, and it actually went all the way through.
Oh, they
the
weren't
sandwiches.
edible furry spiders.
No,
They're like
no.
toy
Very
spiders.
creative. I'm seeing it now.
I know, she put like danger tape in there and
Do they
stuff.
have a chili in their lunchbox?
Why is there pepper in the lunch?
There's 2 mandarins and a chili.
What?
No. It's a little mini capsicum.
Oh.
I think I was giving them a
capsicum.
dried jalapeno.
Yeah. Emily.
A capsicum. Haven't the lunchboxes got flash?
Oh, mate, the lunchboxes now are all
That's cute.
those.
Is there anything in that sandwich,
my
or is that
God.
4 pieces of bread?
4 pieces of plain bread.
What do you
Who
mean?
has that?
That's Felix.
Is he fussy?
Yeah.
That's the serial killer's.
Can I say?
lunch.
I know you can't be critical of mums doing a great job making lunch boxes, but that does look quite flavourless.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What are the other items in there?
Corn chips.
Corn chips,
Oh,
grapes.
Some sort of.
It
Is there a
does-
pancake folded up next to the blueberries? What's that? A crate.
Oh, no, it's like a fruit roll-up thing.
Oh yeah, fruit strap.
They've
Good on
all
them.
got to be nude too. No wrappers.
Oh, please.
I know.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
no plastic.
No.
But she's got some
But
plastic
we've got
in there.
some plastic spiders in there.
Yeah. So kids couldn't eat lunch.
So they didn't eat it
No.
because it
But
dissolved.
they filled up on candy, Lauren. And hats off to any parent out there last night at 8 p.m. who was trying to
Good
get their
on
kids to bed.
Not a good scene
No.
for the mums and dads trying to get the kids to bed
No.
last night.
Get them down.
God almighty. One of my kids, his whole face was covered in sherbet.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Remember sherbet in the little? You had it in that little paper packet with a tiny little
Yes.
plastic spoon that
Oh,
your hands.
Whiz-Fizz.
Whiz-Fizz.
Yeah.
But your hands are always too big for that.
All over
little
your face.
spoon.
I know.
Why didn't they make
Ridiculous,
that
stupid,
shovel bigger?
Stupid little spoon.
You went like this. Can't get it to the bottom.
Yeah.
To rip another layer of paper off.
Oh, now what sherbet?
Oh, what was it called again?
Whiz-Fizz?
Whiz-Fizz! We're on the lookout for someone who was sort of at the Coldplay concert last night, but
Well-
not at the concert.
Look, there was this incredible moment. Chris Martin's on the stage,
Yep.
and then he plays Yellow, and all the lights turn yellow, and I just couldn't stop looking at this high-rise apartment, right in the corner of Marvel Stadium that looks into the stadium.
Yeah.
Docklands
And
apartment.
There's an apartment building that
apartment
overlooks
building,
it. Yep.
and they look in. They must look into Marvel Stadium from their rooms.
Right.
And I was watching this guy who got up on his table in the window, dancing to it. And then the apartment underneath had like party lights, and they changed the lights to match people's flashing wristbands.
That's solid.
And I must find these people. We're going to put it on our Instagram. But I just kept filming these people in their apartments dancing, and it was so funny to watch.
Rumour has it they did the same for Pink.
They did. Lots of people messaged me last
found
night
the
saying
POV.
they did it from Pink.
I found the POV.
Oh, you've got
on
a video of
the talk.
what?
What are you talking in code for? What's a...
A point of view.
Oh,
Point of view.
gotcha.
I found the point of view.
Right,
So you've seen someone who's videoed,
Seen a few, but
but we don't know if it's the dancing
Exactly.
people.
right.
13 24 10 if you are, or if you know the dancing
Yes.
people from the building.
Were they
Because
nude,
I
do you
got
think?
no, I don't think
The guy
so.
on the table
don't
looked to
know.
be nude.
Maybe. I don't think so. I don't know though. But there were so many people that slid into my DMs
Oh, really?
saying
Nudies?
I couldn't stop watching them either. And then people are like, I saw them at Pink and I saw them at this concert. It's quite a great spot to live. Free concerts all year
Notice
round.
She didn't say no to that,
No,
Clint.
loves
Morning,
it,
everyone. Looking pretty good for Derby Day tomorrow.
I'm excited.
Tops at 28.
My dress is still at the tailor though, so
is
I
it?
might not be
running
excited.
repairs.
I was at the tailor yesterday.
Well, because they said we're going to take it in, we're going to take it up, and I was like, don't take it in too much.
Don't take it in, take it up.
Take it up, don't take it in.
I had to go in to get the button moved.
In or out?
The fat neck
From
button.
last year.
No. Just to make
In
the
or
collar
out?
Out.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
collar a bit bigger.
Yeah.
Big
don't
boy.
do
Big
it.
boy's
Button.
neck's got a
Wait,
break.
did we go last? We didn't go last year, did we?
Can't remember. They all blend
As
into
a
one.
team?
I don't think I've ever seen a horse.
No, I think we did because I danced with
Derby
Shayna
Day.
slash
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
the mayor.
I don't think
Sally Cap.
I think
Sally
it was
Cap.
2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago you
Was it 2
assaulted
years
Sally
ago?
Cap. Yeah.
I didn't assault her. She wanted to.
Can't remember.
She
wanted
looked at
to-
you and said, please let me go.
No, she wanted to tango.
No, she didn't. She wanted tango out
I
of there.
think she wanted to tango with
Yes.
you too, Clint.
Takes two to tango, Jace.
Yeah.
Hey,
Anyway, basically, on Saturday, the Anastasia concert is happening at Flemington.
It is, isn't
And
it?
I'm excited to be out of love with her.
so
Set me free.
I want to ask this morning, 13 24 10. Have you sent the wrong message or email to someone by mistake?
Many times. I told you back in the day when I was dating a Lockie and my stepbrother's name was also Lockie. Very confusing.
Did you ever send a nude to your stepbrother
No,
accidentally?
I'm not a nudie sender.
And what I always tell you about a nude?
Don't put your head in it.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
yes, what a wise man you are.
You would recognise me from all my various body tattoos, though.
I know that flaming eagle tattoo in the lower back area.
Yeah, that'll do you in.
But I think you can clean up most texts these days, can't you? Errant texts.
There was
I don't
there was
really
a text
understand.
in my family group chat that
Oh, there was too.
What's
I
that?
saw
What's
it
that one?
yesterday.
What's this?
I don't know if
What?
you can reveal it.
Yeah,
It's a
you
little
have
bit
to, you
too-
can't.
someone
do
in
that.
my family tried to send someone else a text and they
They were potting them.
accidentally sent it to the family WhatsApp.
Yeah, they were potting them.
That's the worst because when, like, say
And then it said, the message has been unsent. Because you know, how
Yeah.
but the notification stays. But guess who screenshot it? I did.
she's bloody good
I'll
with the
do
I
it
did
screenshots.
over
it.
here.
She's good with the
Because
screenshots.
then I told my mum. Mum goes, I don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, well, I've got the screenshot.
Oh, you
Mum.
are such a shit stirrer.
I got the screenshot. Come to me for the dirt.
13 24 10 is our number. Have you sent the wrong email or text message?
Now, the reason you've brought this up is because yesterday,
Oh no!
our faithful leader,
so
Brody.
embarrassed for
Let's
him.
focus on that for a second, Lauren. Faithful leader.
wonderful leader.
The executive producer role of a radio show
Yes,
means you
carries a lot
are
of weight.
you're the linchpin.
Well,
Yeah.
you also have to clean up the mess for everybody else, but we find ourselves cleaning up
So
the mess
he's,
for him.
he's
quite
meant to
often.
be the fixer,
Yes, yeah.
but as it turns out, we had to fix him.
Can
In
you
the
explain
words
to
of Chris
everyone
Martin.
what happened yesterday, Brody?
Well, I was wanting to send an email just to our individual show
yeah.
chat. There's about 8 people in that chat. And that was a great idea. And I had an idea that there was a wardrobe malfunction on a red carpet.
So
And
this is you because daily he'll send out fun little news stories. Hey guys,
Hey guys, what about this one?
maybe you
It's
want to
been
cover this on the show.
There's been a wardrobe malfunction on a red
Yep.
carpet.
That's how and a good professional executive
Yeah.
producer would word it. But how did you word it to our team, Broads?
there's been a wardrobe malfunction in brackets tits in capital letters.
And then said, why don't we do this phoner?
Did the girls get out?
Yeah.
Next to girls in brackets.
Tits.
Yes. Yes.
And who'd you send it to?
I didn't get that one.
No, neither did I.
Neither did I.
Half the company.
Were there executives on that list?
Oh, it sucks to be
Hang on,
you.
were there executives on the list?
Board level executives.
Did anyone reply, I don't think, did you get your tits out? Is an appropriate, or when did the girls get out? Is an appropriate email to send all staff?
A manager said, we need to chat today, so I'm looking forward to that.
Maybe they've got a story they just want to share
Yeah.
with you.
Maybe she got the girls out. Can't wait to hear it. Tell her to call us on 13 24 10 if the girls fell out by accident.
Okay, we're doing Two Topic Friday.
Two topic Friday.
13 24 10. Have you sent the wrong message to someone?
And-
or
Have you had a nip slip?
yeah,
Oh,
did the girls come out?
more the girls coming out. There's a bigger
Okay,
problem.
I'm
than
trying
the nip
to
slip.
keep it subtle.
Oh,
We were doing.
did it fall out? Did they fall out?
Did fall out
The what?
today? I don't know why I'm embarrassed. I've got two of them. It's fine.
13 24 10
Did
is
you
that.
accidentally reveal your breast in a public place by accident?
That was clean.
13 24
I like
10
the
is
other-
our number.
The other way.
Did you have a nip slip?
No,
Did you get the girls out by accident?
You're getting there.
Did you? Today's fall out.
We are asking on 13 24 10, have you sent the wrong message or text? Or
Have you had a nip slip? Happened on a red carpet, and it is like you actually don't know sometimes when it happens, and then
Don't you feel the
like one
breeze?
of your girlfriends is like, "Oh, quick!" and you're like, "Oh."
you don't feel the breeze?
Happens a lot when you
I have a
happens
question.
to me when I dive into a pool sometimes, and then I
Oh,
pop
they-
up or in the beach, and
Oh.
I'm always like, "Oh God, whoops!"
and then it's you
Get
got
'em
to tuck
back
her
in.
back in.
With the double-sided tape.
booby tape.
Yeah, so that goes one side on the nipple, the other side straight on the
No,
clothing.
not on the nipple.
Not on the
What do you
on
mean?
the nipple?
It's on like the
Oh, I thought
line
you
of
put it
your
on the
dress.
nipple.
No, you
Not on the nip. Nah, that would hurt. I reckon.
That's what I was. Yeah, I was very
Nah, it's on your
confused.
skin. It's on like wherever you.
You put it on the
top
ESB.
is lined.
I was like, is that like, when you got to rip a Band-Aid off? If you get someone else to do it, they go, all right,
Yeah,
I'll do it on
that-
3, but they actually do it on 2.
Nah, actually, the booby tape's pretty good on your skin these days.
Okay, and because a lot of the time you're going
Here we go.
sans brassiere, right?
Well, that otherwise you would be
yeah,
you'd see the bra.
yeah.
But if you're not,
Is it
and your
in
nip
is it in
pops up-
vogue to be sans brassiere?
Can you stop calling it a brassiere? You sound
it's
100.
making me. I feel like I want to shower now. I feel dirty.
Sounds lingerie.
Yes.
All right,
I think I mean, some people don't like
It's in
wearing
vogue.
bras.
Okay.
Some do, some don't. Do whatever you please
Yes.
with your girls.
Catherine and Bowie.
They're yours after all.
Catherine, good morning.
I believe the girls came out.
Yes, so this was 6 years ago during my lifeguard qualification course.
No, it's bathers. Bathers do us in every time.
Yeah, jumped in, doing one of the toes. Bear in mind, you're getting timed for this. So I jumped in, wrong pair of bathers. Thankfully, I was still underwater, so I could quickly just readjust. But
Yeah.
not what you need when you're trying to become a lifeguard.
Yeah, and you know what? It's also when you don't realise, and then later you're like, "Oh my god, how long has that been out for?"
Better brought the patient back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Be a
alive.
long line of people
Yeah.
wanted saving.
Yeah, I'll drown next.
13, 24, 10. If you've had an embarrassing nip slip somewhere, it happens to the best of us.
Robin in Essendon, what happened?
I was on holidays in Bali. We were in Waterbottom Park. I met this random person. We were chatting. We were in the river that you just sit in a pool.
Oh, the
Oh,
lazy
the lazy
river.
river, and you
Yeah.
float in the
Lazy, yeah.
tube.
Love that.
But her girls were out. But I had just met her. I couldn't really say.
Oh, she didn't
by the way.
realise.
No.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we'd
you
done a couple of
can.
laps. I couldn't.
A couple of
And the
laps.
problem is when she notices, then she
Robin.
knows that you've sat there on the lazy river with her, just watching.
True, and it didn't help that I had my husband and my daughter doing laps as well, doing sort of like sneaky boobs, like sneaky nuts that we were
Oh
Australian.
no!
I think after the second lap.
I reckon she knew she'd done 2 laps of lazy river
Yeah,
with the girls out.
1000%.
Yeah. Oh no! But it's like when someone's got something in their teeth, whether I know them or not. I have to be like,
Oh, it's a bit.
you've got like something in your teeth. And if someone's nips out, you've got to be like, oh love, you just got to put your top up a bit.
See, I can't win.
If I'm on lazy river and I've had a nip slip, I need someone to tell me.
Yeah, see, like if Lou's got something in the teeth or like a bit of makeup, I'll go, hey babe, should be. Can you not say that? It makes me self-conscious.
Oh no!
But then I don't
appreciate
do it, and then she goes, why wouldn't you tell me?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
I feel
well,
like it's a
What? You got
lose-lose.
your boob out?
No.
You're in a rock and a hard place there, Dale.
Rhiannon on 13, 24, 10. Let's go international. Where were yours travelling?
Yeah, so I was on a girls' trip. We went to Sri Lanka, and I was pregnant at the time. So I had a lovely pair of pregnancy booties.
Nice.
And one of my friends had a bit of a passport issue, so she ended up coming 24 hours later and arrived at the hotel at about 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So I got up, answered the door, thanked the bellboy for helping her. He had a massive smile on his face, and I was like, okay, it's a bit early for that. But anyway, shut the door. My best friend's like, do you realise your whole breast is exposed? I looked down, my pyjamas, my singlet had fallen off, and I had my whole right breast exposed.
Good on you.
What a tip.
Yeah, what a tip. Yep.
Bet he was happy to deliver anything
Yeah,
to that room
pajamas are a
afterwards.
bad one. You sometimes do wake up and there's girls going every which way.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes. It's singlet top. Singlet top can be problematic when you're sleeping.
Listen to you. Really?
No, I'm just intrigued.
Nicole on 13, 24, 10. What's your story?
When I was about 14, I went with my girlfriend's religious group to the pool, and I went down the water slide, and yeah, my bits were hanging out of my top because I was wearing a bikini, and I was asked never to come back.
Oh, you were kicked out of the church group.
Wow.
Oh, shame.
It seems water slides in the
Oh,
pool
but
will
you're
get
a
you.
kid. When you're a kid, it doesn't count.
No.
Nah, when you're a kid, it doesn't matter. Well, according to that church, it did.
Welcome to your Friday.
Good morning.
What a-
Happy
hey.
Friday. There's a vibe in the city
Oh,
because
that's exactly what I was about to
Tuesday's a
say.
holiday. A lot of people are taking Monday. It feels like an extra long weekend.
Derby Day tomorrow. Coldplay last night. They're back on stage Saturday and
Yeah.
Sunday night.
Melbourne's pumping.
Yes. Best time of the year.
It's going to be great weather.
God, I love this city.
Let me get an update on the weather. It was sort of going up and down, wasn't it?
Stand by. She's looking out the window.
Oh, Derby Day tomorrow, 27. Sunday, 25, 19. We can do that Monday. Tuesday for Melbourne Cup Day, 23 degrees.
Blue skies?
Blue skies.
Yeah. Guys, you were at Coldplay last night. We're going to come back and chat about that next. There was a surprise special guest, I believe.
There was many surprises last night, wasn't there, Clinty?
Including a late night meeting between myself and Chris Martin.
I'm excited.
Yes, I want to get to the bottom of this. This isn't a stitch up.
No. They had a Chris Martin went out in the town in Melbourne last night, and we were invited, weren't we,
We
Clint?
were. And my plus one made an idiot of herself.
Was it your sister?
I'm never taking her anywhere.
Was it your
again.
sister?
It was my sister.
Good, so it runs in the family. Chris Martin and Clint, what did they get up to at 1 a.m? We'll go there next. Let's take you to Coldplay. Last night, Marvel Stadium.
Jumped across for you.
It was brilliant.
Was this good?
Yeah.
It was the highlight. One of.
Yeah. It was brilliant. So we went to Marvel Stadium last night.
Yep.
Myself, my fiance Paul. Coldplay's quite romantic. Like some of those songs
Oh,
are like
yes, I was there
perfect
with my
wedding
sister.
songs, and Clint was there with his sister. Yeah, but that's pretty standard, really.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Casey goes to everything as your plus one, doesn't
She
she?
does. She loves it.
Yeah.
It was so good.
How's her husband feel about that?
He was jealous.
I bet he was.
Yeah. He wanted to go with Casey. Actually, he wanted to go with me, to be honest.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We had Robert DiPierdomenico sitting in front of us,
my
which
God.
Was just
A lot.
extraordinary to watch. He filmed the whole thing until his phone ran out of battery. I've never actually seen someone do that.
I saw girls do it at the Taylor Swift concert. They had power banks and they filmed themselves watching the concert.
Oh, yeah.
But Dipper's probably...
Filmed them. No, he did a lot of filming himself too, didn't he?
Dipper's like
And then he
9
did
times their age.
But he did a lot of turning around and filming the crowd, and we were right behind him. So we feature
we're-
heavily in the video.
Oh, Jesus.
And he kept going 1, 2, 3, 4 at all the wrong times. I don't think he nailed the 1, 2, 3, 4 even once.
No.
You know what, though? Was Dips having the time of his life? Was he loving it?
Dips.
Dipper.
Dipper was having
I don't think
the
he
time.
had a drop of alcohol. He was just high
But
on
that's,
life.
you know what? If that's his moment...
Did he have a...
Were you watching the same Dipper I was watching? What do you think he kept going every 5 minutes?
Oh, really?
Did he have a camel backpack?
He might as well
I
have.
thought he was going to the charcuterie bar.
Did we watch the same thing?
I just thought he was a bit...
No, I think he might have had a few because they were serving pina coladas.
Yes.
Pina colada?
At
in a
Coldplay.
paper
Really?
cup.
In a paper cup, pre-made pina coladas.
What an interesting drink.
Well, what is even more interesting is when Robert DiPierdomenico gets stuck into the pina coladas because he was in my seat when I got there and he was like, "Oh, just sit anywhere," and I was like, "No, these are my seats. They're next to Clint and Casey and Jack Charles and Chrissy Swan. I want to sit in my seats." So, and he goes, "Nah, everyone's just sitting everywhere because we were on the end of the aisle, which is prime if you
You
want
want to be on the end of the
to, if
aisle.
you want to run to the bar."
No, get nicked, mate. You know
So
what?
I
He's
was
like those
like-
people in the movie cinemas.
I said there was a whole row in front, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just sit there for now." And then someone came, and they were their seats, and I was like, "Mate,
Now
you got to go
Out of the
Yeah,
seats.
out of the seat." So I knew he was drinking because then he moved, and I was like, "Oh, Dal, you've left your pina colada in the cup holder," and I sent it down the aisle to him.
Oh God, sounds like a
Anyway, it
sounds like a
wasn't
big
the rock,
scene.
but it wasn't the Dipper show.
No.
It was Coldplay, and it was great. It was my first Coldplay experience, Clint.
Yes.
You'd been many times.
Been a few times, yeah.
Talk about the
They-
special guest. Who did he bring on?
The Karate Kid.
Sorry,
The Karate Kid?
Mr. Miyagi.
Well, I don't know.
Wax on, wax
so for anyone who was there last night, you'll know more than me because I went to the bathroom and as I came back, it wasn't Chris Martin singing on the stage. So he was filming a film clip, Clint. You were there. You saw
There was
the whole
some
thing.
sort of...
And we're all part of it, you know, and
Yeah.
they go, "You're going to be part of the show because you're in the stadium."
So we're going to start filming in 3, 2, 1. Anyway, so Chris Martin goes down with he loses his voice in the video clip, that is. And then they sub in
We
the
need someone
Karate Kid
from the crowd.
and he comes on and sings the rest of the song.
But it's the original Karate Kid. And then when I came out, I said to Clint,
That's random.
"God, he's very good. He sounds just like Chris Martin." And Clint's like, "Well, he's miming." And Chris Martin's playing the piano and singing over there. But I'd missed the whole setup. Because I was like, I just seriously went to the bathroom, came back, and I was like, "That's not Chris Martin. Sounds like Chris Martin, but it's not Chris Martin."
How many drinks have Dipper and I had?
Casey's going, "No, it's the Karate Kid." And I'm like, "What do you mean it's the Karate Kid?" She goes, "We're all in the film clip for the Karate
That
Kid."
is very random.
And I was like, I am 15 out of 10 confused as to what happened when I went to the bathroom.
Has someone put something in the pina coladas?
Dipper!
And Casey's going, "No, Lauren, it's the Karate Kid film clip with his miming and Chris Martin singing." And I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, no, that would have sent me on one too.
Just quickly, can I take you to the end of the night now? This is 12:30
Yeah,
this morning.
Oh, yes,
12:30 this morning.
I left before the last song because I didn't want to get stuck in the traffic.
Producer Juice is there with his beautiful What is she? Is she a wife, a fiance, or a girlfriend?
She is beautiful. That's what she is.
She is beautiful.
She is my partner.
Put a ring on it, mate. You're never going to do better.
Oh, I know.
And then you can stay here legally.
Anyway.
There was an after party that we were invited to.
At a
I declined.
location which we're not allowed to reveal.
Oh.
Oh, really?
No.
Why?
Oh,
Lauren said earlier.
Because I think they go back there later in the week.
Oh, I told
Did you?
everyone before.
Oh, listen to the podcast.
But I didn't even go. Oh, everyone knows that.
Let's just call it
Where was it?
'cause it sounds more
In
exclusive.
the city, and it makes great cheeseburgers till very late
Really?
at night. Did you have a cheesy?
No.
Oh.
I was so hungry. Anyway.
Were they at Hungry Jack?
Producer Juice.
Jack's Cafe.
Producer
Getting
Juice
one of
is
those
there
great brews
Right, gotcha.
any time of the day.
with Claudia. And I'm there with Casey. And a few of your mates, Lauren, were there as well.
Yeah, some of my friends got there. You know, my friend Elliot and my friend Lucy and Beck Harding.
Yep.
And they got there so early that they were like, guys, she texted me saying, you coming? We're the only 3 people here. And I
Oh,
was like,
no, that's a bit
embarrassing.
too keen.
I said, well, make sure you get a good table.
That's a bit too
So
keen.
Chris comes in, very understated, baseball cap on.
Really?
I caught a glimpse of him. I'm like,
Did they,
"G'day,
they do
mate,
an
how you
intro or
going?
anything?
Well
Or
done." No, nothing. He
Sorry,
just,
hang on. Sorry, what? What'd you say to
He sort
Chris?
of brushed past me because he came in a back door. And I said, I saw him and I go, "G'day, Chris. Good to see you, mate. Congratulations on the show." And he sort of said, "Oh, thank you, thank you."
Did you say well done?
Yeah. Congratulations, That's nice.
I think that's nice.
Yeah,
I think it's nice. The first time you just said well done, like a parent would say to their kid at sports day.
Yeah, but he's heard it all before. He doesn't. He's not listening
He couldn't
anyway.
care less
Did he
about
shake your
me.
hand?
No. But on the way out, because he stayed for about 7 minutes, I reckon.
A whole 7 minutes?
7 minutes. And then I knew
No,
where
he was there
at.
longer than 7 minutes, I think.
You reckon?
I wasn't there. I don't know. I think he was
I
there.
don't know.
Wasn't he there with Shane Warne's kids?
Yes, I believe so.
What do you mean you believe so? You were there.
Well, I didn't
Pina
stalk him.
Colada's
You
got him.
didn't say it.
Just very quickly. So he came out the way he came in, right? So I knew exactly where to find him.
So what, you hovered
and
near the
I
door?
went for a handshake.
Oh, no.
I did. I went, but it was like one of those, one of these ones.
Oh, like
You know,
a high five
like a
shake.
high-fiving
As
handshake
he's
thing.
walking out.
Yeah,
And you've gone, Chris,
and
see you, mate.
we almost
He's
connected.
just waving to the crowd,
Yeah.
and Clint's like, "Oh, that's a symbol for a high five."
So hang on, I'll be you, you be Chris.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so
And then
my
I'm gonna
hand's
also
going out.
play
Oh, do
the
you want
role of
me to be the security guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, you
So,
ready?
Hey, Chris, good to see you, mate.
No touching.
Your hand got slapped.
I got a slap.
No
The
touching.
security guard said no touching.
But he instigated the high five shake.
He instigated the contact, I'd like to think, anyway.
I think he owes you a high five
Worse
shake.
still, just very quickly.
Who saw it? How many
Casey
people?
and Claudia were at the time, as he walked past, saying how bad the middle of the show was.
Oh, no!
Whoops. Yeah, there was a bit of a lull for 1 second. Was it the Karate Kid bit?
This is why we can't take you guys anywhere.
There was a
No
bit of a-
photos.
There was a bit of a lull halfway through, yeah.
No photos. You have to have stickers over your phone. No photos.
You wouldn't have high-fived the bass guitarist. You might have got gastro. Remember, he
No,
was sick,
he
though.
said uncooked
It was a great
eggs.
show.
Uncooked
Is that what it was?
scrambled eggs.
That'll get you.
They weren't cooked enough and he
Great
knew
show.
when he was eating them.
Great show, great meet and greet as well.
No touching.
Unbelievable show though. One of the
No
greatest shows I've ever seen. I loved it. I had goosebumps.
More like a greet than a meat.
Loz's Lips.
Thanks to East Bentley Dental Group. All dental under one roof. Visit ebdg.com.au. Lauren's got many special skills, like...
Come on, say something nice.
Like what? Certainly not driving.
No, I was going to say driving, but I stopped myself.
What's wrong with my driving?
Navigating? No.
No, I'm not good at directions.
Oh! No, I was going to say patience. No. You know
Well,
what?
you're testing
Cookie?
my patience today, actually.
You know what?
What?
You are good in a crisis.
I'm great in a crisis.
In fact, I'm currently having a little crisis
And
off
look,
the
what
air.
am I doing?
And you are all like, God,
Trying
you're
to
good.
fix it.
Yeah.
Trying to fix
I'm trying to surprise my sister.
Well, hopefully she's not listening.
No,
The
no.
surprise
She's
is ruined.
She's in Brisbane. She's flying down tonight. I want to surprise her with the day at the races.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought,
Which is awesome on the Friday before Derby Day when he says, Lauren, can you get her a makeup appointment and a hair appointment?
Oh, they're going cheap, aren't they, at the moment?
Oh, they're not busy at all tomorrow. Yep. The day before. Not even 2 days notice, just 24 hours.
So
on the
that's-
busiest Saturday of the year.
so that's a no problem.
We'll work it out.
It's
We'll
like
work
ordering flowers on the morning of your wedding.
Any makeup and hairdressers out there
Do you
that
know
have
what-
any time tomorrow morning, give us a ring.
Do you know what, though? If one person can pull it off,
Yeah, she can.
it's her. You are
The
great in a
Mayoress of
crisis.
Melbourne.
Yep. The other great thing you're good
I
at.
haven't even sorted myself outfit. I've got some parts sorted.
You
but
got multiple garments on the
I don't
go.
have shoes. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll run down to Hype and get you some shoes. You sort the makeup
I
from a
would
sister.
love to wear some Hype DC
Oh,
sneakers
mate, wouldn't
to
that be
the
comfortable?
races.
Okay, do you want to chuck on the noise-cancelling headphones?
I do.
Okay, because the other skill she has is she can lip read. We will be in a meeting at work. The bosses will be in a different meeting room, which is just all glass, and she'll be able to look at them and go,
I've seen one of them.
I know. And she'll be able to tell what they're talking about. All right.
Can I do that one?
Hang on. She's got noise-cancelling headphones. She can't hear what we're going to say. Can you
Who's
hear?
going first?
I will. Kamala Harris shops. Oh, have you got
not
music
even
going?
looking.
Nah, the Bluetooth speakers are
Oh,
disconnected,
Jesus.
guys. So I know you're saying something about Kamala Harris.
Oh, well, there goes a good one. Brody, get the headphones. Did you charge them?
They were working and I've turned them off.
You got to charge
I'm not
them.
good at tech. Chat amongst yourselves, guys.
You're not
Kamala
great at tech, are
Harris.
you? You're not great at tech.
The
Not
US,
great at
the
tech.
US presidential election is very, very evenly poised.
That's Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
So hang on, this is what worries me, right?
So basically Tuesday American time. So Tuesday night we
Apparently.
should
Wait
Tuesday
on.
night, Wednesday we should know.
Hang on, Tuesday night, Australian time.
Australia.
Wait, but Melbourne Cup night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's gonna be
God. A
messy.
few people are going to have, some sherbets in them,
Yeah.
and then they're going to have to report on that.
I know. Not
God.
me.
You'd want to get the right one. Trumpy's done it again.
How are we going here?
What about our election? Is Cooter going to win?
No.
Is he going to be the mayor?
Oh,
So-
yeah, when's that?
That's now. It's happening now. Because one team's just pulled out.
They're counting
Aaron
the
Wood and Aaron
votes.
Deering pulled out.
I want my free lattes in the city.
So
yeah, no, not going to happen. So Nick Reese, who is the current mayor, who you might recall,
Yeah.
had the baton passed to him by Sally Capp.
That's right. Yeah.
He's in front and probably going to stay in front, so he'll be elected.
So he's not going to get there.
Cooter?
Yeah.
No free Savlakis.
no super
Yeah,
from Cooter.
that's right. He was offering free supers and,
And
stuff.
free coffees.
Yeah. Are they working now?
They are.
We're
I'm
out
back.
of time.
That was
I've got
fun.
them on.
Cool.
You got them on? Can you hear us?
Here we go.
We're out of time.
No, I've got to do one.
Okay.
You
Right,
ready?
Okay. Yeah, do one.
Robert Dipianamenico is a dirty dancing dog.
Robert Dippy and Domenico. Dancers.
Whisper.
Is a dirty dancing dog.
Is shocking at dancing slow.
No.
I mean, that too.
Close.
Robert
close.
Dippy and Domenico.
Dipianamenico.
Medico.
Robert Dippy and Domenico.
Let's just say Dipper.
Dipper.
Dipper
Dipper.
is a dirty dancing dog.
Look at me. Look at me. Is a dirty dancing dog.
Is a jolly Santa sock.
No. Look. Dipper
Dipper
is a dirty dancing dog.
is shocking at dancing
no.
slow.
No. Look. Is a no. Dipper
Dipper
is a dirty.
is slowly.
No, dirty.
Is turning.
Dirty.
Is Shirley.
Hang on. Dirty.
Dodgy.
Dirty. Did we say this is one of her skills?
Dirty.
Shocking.
Look.
Is shocking.
Dirty. Dirty.
It is dirty.
Yes. Dancing.
Is dirty dancing.
Dog.
Ruff.
Dipper is dirty dancing.
Ruff.
Woof.
Hey.
Dipper is a dirty dancing.
No.
Yeah.
Clint and I yesterday had one of the longest working days I think I've ever had.
You went to Sydney.
I'm
We did. So we did the radio show in the morning, as you know.
Yep.
We raced to the airport to get on an 11:30 flight to
How was-
Sydney.
How was Qantas?
Oh,
It's under
how
renovation.
How
The
was Qantas?
Because you know I'm a virgin gal. It is under renovation.
No,
the
no, no.
Qantas.
No, the food court's just open. The new food court there.
Well, I was with Clint, so he is a frequent flyer.
Oh, of course,
And the flight
yeah.
was 10 minutes late, so we managed to get in to get a coffee quickly in the lounge. But I didn't. So we went the other way. We didn't
Yeah.
walk past the food offerings.
How was the actual aircraft though? Did you have a nice flight?
because
I
we
was
were flying-
trying to bring you back to the
Yeah, but he was head
the
wobbling
Qantas
around
family.
because they all know him because he travels all the time and he loves
Hi,
it.
Pam,
and they love
Tina,
him. And
Karen.
he said,
There was a Pam on our flight.
Los,
course there was.
I've got us on the emergency exit row because he's a big
he's pulled some strings.
dog. And I was like, Clint, this is going to be great for us to just sit for an hour and a half and bond.
Yeah.
He was asleep before we took off.
Also,
Took the window seat and then fell asleep before takeoff. I was like, dude.
as a concerned traveller,
Yeah.
I don't think he should be in charge of the emergency exit.
I was
At least
asleep
I can
anyway.
say it.
Yeah, good point.
Yep, I'll give you that.
He got you there.
This way to the emergency.
So we were a bit stressed because we knew we had to be at this amazing media opportunity to interview Paul Mescal, which every girl in her 20s has abused me over in my DMs
And
because
bloke
they
in their
are
40s.
obsessed with him, and blokes in their 40s.
He's a good-looking rooster. And
Paul Mescal and
I want
Fred
him to be my
Heischinger.
best friend forever.
They are the
They
star
were great.
of Gladiator 2.
So we get to the interview, and then we also had to interview Connie Nelson, who is the leading lady, I would say, in Gladiator 2. So we were stressed. We didn't want to be late. But we got there.
She was after the boys.
She was after the boys. And so by the time we got to Connie, because they can run late, those junkets,
Yeah.
because they're like back-to-back
We were
interviews.
pressed for
We were
time.
only on the ground in Sydney for 2 hours, and we knew we had to be
Had we
on
done our
time.
research? We had.
We'd
were
done our
pretty well-
research.
We were pretty well
But
researched.
it got to the point, the door wasn't open, and I said to the lady, I think we're going to have to go because we're going to miss our flight. We need to leave. So we unfortunately,
Poor
we'd
Connie.
done our Paul Mescal interview, and we were like, we're going to have to say no to Connie.
So when you sat down with Connie, everything needed to go to plan.
Yes.
Well,
Pump out a quick interview and then race to the
it
airport.
probably had to be even better than going to plan. So we get there, and as we go to stand up to leave, they're like, Clinton Lauren, you're up. So in we went, and they said, you only got 7 minutes. We said, don't worry, we won't go over time because we've only got 6 minutes.
Exactly.
By my watch.
Nothing can stop us. We need to get to the airport.
No. And Clint, there were some moments
Yeah.
that I thought
I
you
went
and I
into-
are not
into
entertainment
60 I went into
reporters.
60 minutes mode, didn't I?
You did.
How'd that go?
Oh,
Not great in some parts. Have a listen to this great question you asked.
And your character, this beautiful motherly character, I mean, what's it like to play a character like yours? Because she wants to be loved, you know.
Well, so I don't see her that way. The way I see Lucilla is that she loves people and she loves her community and she loves these ideas.
Oh,
She basically refuted.
she said that's not the character at all.
You really went Dickie Wilkins there for a bit, didn't you?
I liked how many times you said character in the question.
Yeah.
So I said to her, what about when I asked her, and all of this is up on the podcast, you can have a listen. I said to her, were you surprised how many people asked if Russell Crowe was going to come back? Because, spoiler alert, he dies in the first one.
Yeah.
So so many people have said, oh, is Russell Crowe in it? Is Russell Crowe in it? And I'm like, no,
He dead.
he's dead.
Could have been a prequel.
And I said to
So
her,
many people were asking the question.
yeah, I said, are you surprised by how many people have asked that question? She goes, no one's asked me that question. She
Ever.
looked me deadpan in the eye and
Ever.
said, no one asked that question.
To
because
which
he's dead.
To which I witnessed fear and panic in Lauren's
I
eyes.
bet. I
as
bet.
she backed the truck up. Beep, beep.
And then I lost my train of thought and I was
Yeah.
rattled. Anyway, by this stage, I'm like, if we don't
It was going
leave,
swimmingly.
we're going to miss the flight. And then this happened.
There was like a moment when I had a couple of scenes with, I'm so sorry, there was like,
We've got a whippersnipper. Cue the whippersnipper.
Oh, my God.
I know it's like a work crew on the harbor, I think, that's doing this.
That's
Apologies.
okay. That's
All right,
okay.
guys.
Keep press on. We'll
Apologies,
press
and
on.
I'll
We're
start
not
over
precious.
again. Yeah.
Apologies. Just press
no,
on.
because they were like, well, in the background, all the publicists were like, stop the interview. We've got to stop. And we're like, we don't have
We are
time
not
to stop,
stopping.
or we're not going to get
Press
home.
on, I've got more good questions to ask.
Anyway, Connie Nelson was lovely. She's quite extraordinary. She's one of the only cast members who's in Gladiator 1 and
Oh,
Gladiator
really?
2.
Yes.
Yes.
She's
That's
divine.
cool.
Yeah, she plays a
She
beautiful
plays this
role in it.
beautiful motherly
Oh,
character.
Jesus. Here we go. They needed the wrap-up music for you.
I promise our Paul Mescal interview is much more professional.
We'll
even
be
though
the judge of that.
Clint, would you say we were both swooning?
Oh, I was.
Here we go. $5,000 up for grabs. It went off the other day.
It did.
I know. Amanda picked up a cheeky $5,000, and hopefully we do it again today.
What was the question?
Do you want to relive it?
Something
Yeah,
about
let's
chess,
relive it.
wasn't
We'll relive it.
For $5,000, Amanda, here is your question.
How many pawns in a game of chess?
16?
You got it.
She's done it!
Good on you, Amanda.
$5,000.
The best.
Thank you so much.
I love giving away cash.
That's a
Let's
lot
see
of
if we can
pawns,
do it
isn't
again.
16.
Yeah, there's 8 on each.
Is there?
8 rows. Yeah, 8
Yeah.
by 8.
Yeah.
Mm.
You a chess player?
No.
He's never even watched The Queen's Gambit.
Never played chess in my life.
Really?
Never.
What
Not
about
once.
Hungry Hippos?
Yeah, I like Hungry.
What about
Hungry.
Operation?
Oh,
I loved Operation.
$1,000 fee. Operation.
Let's go to the phone.
Let's go to Natalie. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
How are you on this glorious Friday before a long weekend?
Oh, unfortunately, not a long weekend for me, but
Well, it's
I'm
not
glad that
technically
it's Friday.
a long weekend for anyone, is it?
You
But
can
we're all
make
going to
it-
try.
You can make it a long weekend.
I'll definitely give it a good crack.
All right, Natalie, we've got 3 questions for you. An easy question for $50, a medium for $500, or a hard question for $5,000. Where's your head at this morning?
I think I'll go for a medium one for $500, please.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
$500.
All right, you will hear a question. You'll hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown. You have to answer within that time. If you don't know, Natalie, I suggest you guess because this is gettable.
Oh, this is hugely gettable.
All right. You ready
would have
now?
sent all over the telly this week. All right. For $500, here we go.
Which year did Michelle Payne win the Melbourne Cup?
3, 2,
Guess.
1.
98.
98.
Hey, Jesus.
No.
Was she born then?
It was 2015 on Prince of Penzance. Remember, it paid 101 to 1, that horse.
Damn it.
Prince of Penzance. That's
Unbelievable.
what it was called, Prince of Penzance.
She said she came down that
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah,
Like
she said
this.
it was just nothing was going to get in her way.
Right
Nothing.
on
The
air.
pressure got to me.
Oh, I know. When that clock starts ticking, it puts the pressure on. Bad luck,
I'll
Natalie.
tell you what, mate. The Melbourne Cup Carnival kicks off tomorrow. A world of excitement awaits. Tickets from just $65 at vrc.com.au. We're going to hook you up with a double pass to go along, okay?
Thank you.
No worries. You enjoy.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
2015. I was there.
Were you
Yep,
there?
I was there.
Did you bet on it?
Yeah, we all did. We all put I think everyone put like $5 on it because it was a female. And I was like, there's a female jockey. There weren't many female jockeys
No.
around back then.
God, 101 to 1. Bloody hell. Let's catch up with the cast of one of the biggest movies this year.
Our next 2 guests are stars of the hotly anticipated blockbuster action sequel, Gladiator 2.
I don't fight for power. I fight the free road for men like them.
Please welcome to the show, Paul Mescal and Fred Heschinger. Woo!
Guys, firstly, congratulations on both your performances. What an epic film. 24 years since the original Gladiator. Fred, you were 1. Paul,
He was 1.
you were 1 when the OG came out. Paul, you were 4.
I was 4 at the ripe old age of 4.
So wise.
Yeah.
At what age did you see the original Gladiator?
I was somewhere between 13 and 15. I can't remember exactly, but I watched it with my dad, which feels like some sort of rite of passage that if I was to ever have children, I'll look forward to showing them both Gladiator 1 and Gladiator 2 now.
How old were you when you saw it, Fred?
I just remember watching it on TV over and over again. It's one of those films I feel was always on television. And so it's one of the first movies where I think I accidentally memorized it just by seeing it so many times.
So then when you get the call up to star in a film like this, I mean, it's one of the most iconic films I know in my lifetime and in our lifetimes. How does it go? Do you get the call from Ridley Scott saying, hey, I want you to be in Gladiator?
You get the call that your agents are like, Ridley wants to talk to you about Gladiator 2, and you're like, well, that's a win in and of itself.
Huge.
And then, huge. And then Ridley everything with Ridley moves so quickly. So I spent like all of 30 minutes with him, and then he decided to cast me. It was over Zoom. It was just insane.
So it's not a huge audition process with him?
No. I thought we were going to have to do camera tests and auditions. And I think he's kind of got the respect of so many studios that if he wants a certain person in the film, they just...
I dare say it's not something
knows.
you mull over, though. You must have said yes straight away.
Absolutely. If Ridley asks you to be in something, you just say yes.
Because I've heard often with him, you know that you're getting cast in the film, but you don't know what character. Is that right? Or do you know exactly what role you're playing when he called you?
In this case, knew the character, but he moves... I think he really lives from the gut. When he has an idea and a decision, he wants it to happen, and he wants to make so many films, so he doesn't want to waste any time.
So we've seen it, but also the trailer's out, so I'm not giving too much away. But
animals. Can we talk animals, Lauren?
There's a lot of wild, crazy animals in this film.
Yeah.
I mean, the dog monkeys.
The dog monkeys.
How do you
amphibious-
shoot with the dog monkeys?
So there's like dog monkeys, there's amphibious creatures. People say the dog monkeys, they're just
baboons.
wild. Yeah, they're just
Yeah. But they've been called everything.
They've been christened dog monkeys, and I feel like I've missed something. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure. But we filmed with amazing stuntmen who like basically they put these crutches on the front of on top of their arms, so they like would mimic the movement.
Amazing.
Brutal. I mean, you saw. You gotta be careful. Lucius needed a first aid kit or something.
I did need a first aid kit.
Yeah, I don't want to run into a baboon in the wild after that.
Can we let them in on the secret? Like, Lauren turned to me and asked, she's like, are those animals real?
No.
Like,
wow, that's credit to the CG.
The rhinoceros was real.
No, the rhinoceros.
For a brief moment. And then I reminded myself that they are endangered. We are not riding real rhinoceri.
My first day, I believe, was the rhinoceros in the Coliseum, and they had built this incredible animatronic rhinoceros that slowly blinked.
Yeah, it actually was able to.
Oh, so it looked
fully
See?
real.
Rinty ditch.
Well, if you were fooled, I was fooled.
Yeah.
But your monkey, is your monkey real?
My monkey is 100% real.
Told you there was real animals in it.
Yeah, the monkey actress is named Sherry. She plays Dondas, and this is her first film. And
Fred,
hang on,
fantastic.
The actress monkey's name is Sherry.
Sherry.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so did you have to build a real relationship with Sherry? Because your character is so kooky.
Oh, we were.
But
we
it's a
loved
good,
it.
it's a good cheat code, you know, to have such a great animal on your shoulder when you're going through all that insanity. To have a creature that's so impulsive and you know.
Paul, can we ask you about the rig?
The rig.
You're a beast in this.
What is?
film.
Oh, the rig.
The rig. Sorry.
The rig.
We don't call it a rig in Ireland.
Gotcha. No,
What do we call it?
I now understand. I heard
just
rig
the
before.
bod,
I was like,
the bod.
rig.
Because
Where's
this
my
is a physical role, right?
Yeah, it's physical.
What do you have to do?
You have to go to the gym. You have to. I had Tim Blakely was my trainer. He was just unbelievable. But I was lucky that I had a good bit of time out in advance where I wasn't trying to cram everything into a couple of months. So it was like slowly.
What did you eat to get muscles like that?
Lots of chicken. Lots of
broccoli.
Broccoli.
Great. I had broccoli for breakfast this morning just to prepare myself.
But it's good. It was. They made everything that could possibly have been made easier with it all. But there's no kind of reinventing of the wheel. It's just go to the gym, lift weights, run.
Bicep curls,
absolutely for days.
Oh yeah, Clint's our fitness guy on the show, so I expect you to be eating chicken and broccoli. Guys, it is just extraordinary. You both play such amazing roles. You must be so proud of this film.
Oh, unbelievably proud. Like I think seeing like the people that showed up at the premiere last night, and just it reminded me last night of like what the first film meant to people, what the second film means to us and the audiences that are encountering it. It's really, really proud and special moment.
Paul, just quickly, I know I saw you rocking around in some Collingwood Football Club shorts.
Oh yeah.
So these are from Melbourne. These are the Melbourne Footy Club
what
variety.
press junkets are for.
That's
just all the
better.
gifts.
Yeah.
So they are the Demons in the AFL.
They're good.
Very
They're
famous
good.
Irishman played for the D's, Jim Steins.
Jim Steins. What big is Ty Kennelly still playing? No.
No, he's retired now, but he's also a legend. But enjoy them. I want to see you running around in those short shorts.
Thank you very much.
Congrats, guys.
Good on you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Halloween yesterday. Big turnouts. It's getting bigger every year, isn't it?
Many tantrums too.
Oh, trying to get the kids
when
to
the
bed
lollies
last
get
night.
taken off kids and
Parents
they have
spending
sugar
much
high
money
and
on
sugar
it.
crash. Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
is it expensive exercise?
It is.
The
Yep.
costume?
Yeah.
Well, the decorations on the house too.
Some streets are getting right up there.
Yeah, because there's streets like, the boulevard at Christmas where all the Christmas
yeah.
lights are.
Yep.
And it's huge and people drive through very slowly. People walk. You can go in people's front
What
yards.
they do, the Boulevard do Halloween too.
No.
Oh.
I'm saying that's like a Christmas thing, but for Halloween,
That'd
there's
be
other streets
exhausting.
that do it.
Orange Street in Bentley East.
Orange
Street was buzzing.
Heaving.
You couldn't even get close to it. We parked many streets away and walked in. They get thousands there.
Wow.
All over the community
all the
Facebook
houses
pages.
really over the top.
All of the houses. It gets quite competitive.
I'm surprised you went there.
Well, because the great thing is it's one street, you knock it off.
Oh, yeah.
It's all done. You're not walking the streets
Hit and
looking
run
for
mission.
houses.
In you get.
Yeah,
Out you get.
yeah. Well, we didn't want to hit run. That's the issue because there's cars parked on
Oh, yeah,
either
of
side.
course.
There's kids running everywhere.
Oh, it's a bit chaotic.
Well, it got so chaotic that all these cop cars turned up. Highway patrol.
Like crowd control.
Yeah.
Oh, the houses must have been good. What did they look like?
I've got one photo. Check this out. They set up a full marquee in the front yard and built their own haunted house that you walk through.
Oh my
That's
God.
cool.
It looked like a music festival.
Look at all the
There
people.
doesn't appear to be that many people dressed up in that photo.
It's called
though.
the
Are there a lot
Terror
of
Tent.
parents not dressed up with their kids all dressed up?
A lot of the parents were.
Don't get into
yeah,
it.
no, it was, and like you were trying
What's
to.
it called? The Terror Tent.
Terror tent. Huddy, my 8-year-old, went in there.
That's
I was like,
awesome.
"What was it like?" He's like, "It was pretty packed.
Pretty busy.
Pretty busy."
It's terrifying because there's 75,000 kids jammed in there.
Exactly, and you got bloody everywhere you look. You got
What
Beetlejuice
happened in
looking
the terror
at you.
tent?
Don't know. I didn't go in there. I waited out the front.
Why didn't you go in? You set your child in on their own.
Yeah, because we tell
Come
our
on,
kids
Dad. You
all
were
year,
dressed up.
don't talk to a stranger
Don't take lollies from a stranger.
except for that one
And
day.
don't go into a stranger's house. And here you are in a tent in the front yard.
eating mystery candy.
How good.
That's great.
So it was absolutely heaving. Cops came down. They did a great job sort of doing crowd control. They sort of need to shut
Any
the street.
arrests?
No arrests. Many people.
So everyone
do-
was behaved. It was just busy.
Exactly. The cops were loving people going, nice costume.
Oh, Joker.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they wanted to taser the fourth
What did you
person.
go
that
as?
said
I
them.
always think if you were going to do a
The devil.
crime, Halloween's a good night to do it.
The devil.
Totally.
Because you're dressed up.
Yeah.
No one's telling you off wearing a mask.
Exactly.
I shouldn't encourage that, should I?
Beetlejuice robbed my house.
Yeah, well.
You wouldn't think anything of it.
They're not going to go through the tapes and check every spotlight to see how many people bought the Beetlejuice costume.
Oh, look at Beetlejuice walking out with a flat screen TV. It must be part of the theatrical show. Some houses put on pantomimes in their front yard,
What do you mean?
like fake killings.
Sword
and,
fights
Yeah,
and
yeah,
things.
yeah. Was quite extravagant. Then we get home and the boys were
It's
like,
a bit gruesome, really, isn't it?
it really is.
It's fun. It's so fun.
Let's cover the baby in fake blood. Okay.
No,
So we
no.
get home yesterday and then the boys are like, well, we want to have fun out the front of our house. And I'm like, oh, God, like, guys, it's
Had you
silly."
set up anything in your house?
Nothing, because I didn't want any decorations out the front because I
Oh,
didn't
you
want
just want to go and take everyone else's lollies without giving back to the community.
Oh,
You tight ass.
Oh, good.
Typical.
I got a 2-year-old in the house. I don't want people.
Take.
No, the
all
2-year-old
the
was
time.
dressed up.
No, he was in bed by this point. It's 7:30, and my 2 boys are out the front of the house with a giant bowl of candy.
Looking like dorks because no one's knocking on their door because there's no decos
Where was your terror tent?
I was busy.
in his man shed. That's the terror tent. A man cave.
Some crimes going
That's the
in there.
real life terror tent.
They started making the kids work for it. Felix was like giving them maths equations before he'd give them candy.
No one wants to go to your house.
That's what I'm like, guys, just give them the candy. And Felix is like 14 times 4. And I'm like, I don't even know the answer to that. Just give them the candy. And all these kids are like, oh, can we just have a candy? And he's like, no, you got to work for it.
Felix?
Yes.
What do you mean?
They made-
Felix, pull your head in. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a light-hearted afternoon where people dress up like mass murderers. Now, have a bit of light-hearted fun.
Well, if they got it right, 14 times 4, they get the candy.
I don't know about that.
Oh.
What's going on at your house?
I don't know.
Can you guys lighten up and live a little?
Well, next year, I told you earlier, next year I'm putting on the full bloody skirmish outfit. I'm going to
Yeah.
hide in the trees.
You're going to make your wife hide in the
She's
garbage bin.
She's going to hide in the wheelie bin. We'll scare the hell out of the kids.
Just do it all
Yeah.
year round.
And then
Your house.
Felix is going to make them do
Just-
maths equations. Maybe
on a
he is
Sunday.
too mature for the whole thing.
When the Amazon guy drops off the parcel, I just jump
Yeah.
out of the bin. Ah! Happy pre-Halloween. But yeah, big shout out to everyone in Orange Street, Bentley East. It was heaving yesterday.
Ah, good.
Did you guys leave a bowl out when you went to Coldplay?
No, because I wasn't home all day.
Mm.
We had we have all these. I was going to say Valentine's Day. It is a bit like Valentine's Day at our
Oh,
house.
yeah, for
The
some.
terror tent. But no, all these Halloween decorations inside. We never even got a chance to put them up this week. So sad. We're lame.
And we don't do Halloween in Richmond.
I said to Paul, we're lame.
Don't you?
You're lame too. We're all a pack of lamos, all three of us.
Oh, you guys used to do lip
we do
balls.
it all the time.
Yeah, you were the good house.
Not this year. Lamos.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is just gone 16 to 9. We're about to do our Lights On sing-along song for a Friday, but we've got the help of some special guests.
Introducing our next guests, 2 fantastically talented musicians who really love Elton John and George Michael. So much so that they're putting on an epic 35-piece orchestral celebration of them at Hamer Hall in November.
Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Please welcome welcome to the show, Anthony Kalia and Tim Campbell.
Hello, guys. I mean, who doesn't love you two and who doesn't love Elton John and George Michael? What a collab.
If you could only save one, who would it be?
Oh, geez.
George or Elton?
I'll go. I had a dog called Reggie. That's pretty for the original Dwight. So I go Elton John for me.
Definitely George Michael.
There you go.
Okay.
That's why you make the perfect team.
It's going to be a divorce party. This one's going to be awesome. What a concert.
Guys, we're going to talk about the shows very shortly. But first of all, we do a thing on Fridays called Lights On Sing Along, where we play an absolute banger. And everyone in Melbourne, if they like the song, can turn their headlights on.
So you get your
and
tits
it gives
out.
them.
Yes, that's
I mean,
how it
headlights.
works.
Yes, I guess. Yeah.
And it gives you permission to sing along unashamedly with whatever you like on your body.
So lights on.
Lights on.
Yeah, you
I
can
have
do whatever you
lights
want.
on. That's it.
Everyone's
Get the
driving
high
around this
beams
morning
on.
with their tops
High
on.
beams. So we thought we'd do either a George Michael or an Elton John song.
We're
And we
swaying
had
towards.
much debate in here this morning.
We've gone with George Michael, Freedom.
Do we think that's a good banger to get everyone's fire up and about?
Especially if you've got your headlights
We
out.
were throwing up between that and Elton John, Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Also a great sing
You can
along.
bash it out with your kind of morning voice. Right?
Bit of Disney.
I think we need some action though. I
Okay,
think we
yeah,
do
yeah,
George
totes,
Michael,
totes.
Done.
Freedom,
Yep.
Melbourne.
Done.
When you hear this song, if you like it, turn your headlights on and sing along at the top of your lungs.
We will come back with Anthony Kalia and Tim Campbell on the other side of this here on Nova. Freedom. Lights off. Put them away for another week. This is Nova 100. We are on the air with Anthony Kalia and Tim Campbell this morning. They are going to be doing the hits of Elton and George. Things like this.
I bags that one.
Oh my gosh.
I
Who's
definitely
doing
bags
that?
one.
Disney boy.
Do you
hit
know,
that, yeah.
during
Disney
COVID,
boy.
we were renting a house and we rented it fully furnished, it had a piano in it, and I was like, I'm gonna learn the
You're
piano.
very ooh la la.
And that was this was I learned the first 10 seconds of this song on the piano, and I played it on repeat the whole lockdown.
Was it Chopsticks?
And Paul was going to kill me. No, it was Can You Feel the Love
Oh,
Tonight?
right, wow.
There's a very simple YouTube you can
Have you got
learn.
the voice to go with it?
YouTube to
Oh,
forget.
don't
No, I
encourage-
didn't get up to
Oh,
where the
yes.
music starts.
Please.
Guys, the show sounds amazing,
It's
and
pre-
I imagine it's been a long road to get here to get the shows ready.
Well, basically, I mean, you think about Elton John and George Michael music. We started with about a 3.5 day show. And knock it down. So
many bangers.
Then it's because who's doing what as well. So that almost ended up in divorce too. But we kind of ended on because we're doing some duets and also solo stuff. So like the early Elton stuff, like Tiny Dancer.
It's a massive
and
celebration
Rocket Man
of all of these hits, and that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like every time we keep rehearsing it and going through it, it's just like it's hit after hit after
It
hit. So
is.
it's so feel good.
Yeah.
But how do you choose which ones you cut?
Well,
What ends up on the cutting room? Was there lots of biffo?
You used to do a medley in the middle.
Yep. There's a lot of medleys in the show. Yeah, you got to
There's
tick
a
that one,
few,
tick that one,
which
tick
is
it off, tick
good.
it off. Yeah.
No, I think we've created a show that sort of ticks all the boxes.
Yeah,
which
it
is,
does.
which is exciting, and to be able to kick it off next weekend, it's pretty cool in our
How
hometown,
much did you
Melbourne.
fight over the song list?
Not really. We didn't really fight.
If you look at the marriage certificate, I kind of
Yeah.
own everything anyhow.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty easy debate. So
Everything's in his name, so it's fine.
I threaten the house, I threaten the
I
car.
actually don't even know the passwords to get into any account, so I'm screwed if he dies.
Love to be in your Uber on the way home after this. Tim, is it true you'll be wearing a weapon on stage?
Yeah, look, Anthony's obviously involved in the costuming department.
It's not costume, it's couture, darling.
God.
Play nice, kids.
Look,
Play nice.
everything's made in China. Calm down. But
It is not.
but no. So I needed. So he said, "Oh, you're going to put gold embellishments, whatever that means, on my outfit."
feature.
So I'm usually waking up at 3 a.m. and buying things. I went online and bought some shoes.
At 3 a.m.
That's when I buy
Yeah,
everything.
but that is when you do
Correct.
strange things and they
Yeah.
arrive and you go, what?
So
I
I'm
wish
not.
you did other strange things at 3 a.m., but no, you buy shoes. I want to see the other weapon.
No, we're way too married for that. So yeah, we've got shows in Sydney the weekend after as well. I'm not sure these shoes are going to get through security. To be fair,
Yes. They look
they've
like
got
weapons.
spikes.
Have you seen them, Clint? Show Clint a photo.
Oh,
These.
they're
Here we go. Dad's
They're
not
spiky.
if I haven't come out before, I've come out of the closet with these
If you're
shoes. That's
sitting
for
in
sure.
the front row, just beware. Just beware if you're sitting in the front row.
Yeah, if you say anything wrong, Anthony, and he kicks you with them, you'll be in all sorts of trouble if they go up the unnels.
Although I did buy them online, they'll probably fall apart after one kick.
Should I try that with the wife? 3 a.m. in the morning.
What? Try what?
Like
pull out your
Buy
weapon.
some shoes. I'd be buying shoes if I was
wake
you.
up. Hey, babe, wake up. You better be online shopping. You better not be waking me for anything else. For sure. Now, you're touring around the country with this?
No, so the thing is, like, we put these shows, we wanted to celebrate the music. So we've got 3 next weekend at Hamer Hall and then 2 at the Opera House the following weekend. And Tim and I just looked at each other and went, these shows are going amazingly.
Let's work together more.
Let's work together more and test the relationship. So, there's 29 shows around the entire country.
And can I just say, when you guys perform, you guys did our Mother's Day lunch, which we really appreciated. And it's not just like you had everyone up on their feet.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
It's great.
They were drinking for 3 hours, so that's easy.
That is our favourite audience.
So is there a bar at the concert?
Oh, God.
Always.
On every seat.
Yeah, you guys know how to get a crowd on their feet. Like, as you know, these guys were teasing my mum before.
Mum's gone
'cause
wild.
She adores you. In fact, she tries to... I think she'd like to start a 3-way relationship with you too. The amount she talks about you.
It's been 10 years next
few issues
next week. It's 10 years
been 10
that
years.
we've been married.
So you're up for some spice.
17 together.
Sorry, I just saw.
Did you just throw your mum in?
Yeah.
into
a threesome? Into a threesome?
She'll go shoe shopping with you at 3 o'clock in the morning.
You should see her weapon.
Hello.
All right. So Hammer Hall, November 8 and 9
Next
tickets.
weekend.
Yeah, so it's coming quick.
Oh, I hope you get the mums who have been drinking at Stakes Day all day at the races that then roll in.
Oh, God, that'll be a night. Look, you can go to the website songsofeltonandgeorge.com. Otherwise, no doubt, hit these guys up. Socials will have links as well.
Your mum asked if you could hit them up, right?
Oh, yeah, Liz
No,
wants
she's
tickets.
asked me. I'm buying her tickets.
No, I
We're
reckon-
coming to the show.
I know the boss, so let me sort it. Tim,
Who is the boss
that
out of you two?
Who's the treasurer?
You're
the treasurer?
I'm the numbers nerd. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm the
totally.
PA.
Yeah.
The numbers
social
nerd.
secretary.
Yeah, you'd be too reckless with the credit card, Anthony.
Anthony, Claire, Tim Campbell, boys, good to see you. Thanks
We
for
love
coming.
you guys.
We love you.
Good morning.
You are listening to Nova 100. It is Jason, Lauren, Clint's here as well.
Thank you for being a friend.
That is it, guys. We are getting out of here.
What a week it's been.
What a week it has
what
been.
a weekend coming up. We're off to Derby Day tomorrow. Off for a little flutter at the track.
I know. Have fun to everyone heading out to Flemington today. Not today, God.
Tomorrow. You're
Tomorrow.
off to the tailors today, though.
To pick up my frock
Yeah.
to see if it
Are you
fits.
confident it's right?
Let's just talk after I've been to the tailor's
Okay.
to pick up my
I
dress.
can't wait to
if
see
it
you
fits.
tomorrow.
So you could laugh at my outfit that
I'm
Paul
going
asked.
No.
to interview you for the broadcast.
Your fiance described it as a Halloween outfit. I'm sure it looks
Well,
beautiful.
he quite genuinely asked, is that your witch's outfit for Halloween? Can you believe that? Anyway, it's going to be great. It's going to be cracking weather this
Jason's
weekend.
gonna
If you're
be there
having a
too.
long weekend, enjoy
Yep.
it. Be kind to each other. Stay safe.
Yeah, it'll
Drink
be-
water.
Yes,
it's going to be
Mum.
hot.
Yes, Mum.
Yes, do your tie up. Don't take your shoes off.
Yes, Mum.
Stay
Oh,
safe.
yeah. Oh,
Look
and
out for your friends.
Don't be that person on a current affair in the St John's chair of shame.
With
Oh, she
Marty
had too
King.
many
You,
shardies.
you don't,
Spewing in the
don't
bushes.
want to be in the chair of shame.
Don't do the Cath Day night with the carrot chunk in your fascinator.
No.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.